Do voices sound muffled to you? Maybe like people are talking from a room away or everyone is mumbling? If so, this video is for you. Your first instinct might be to turn the volume up, and you're not alone. Muffled speech is almost never a volume problem. Hi, I'm Matt Murphy, retired audiologist with 20 years as a private practice owner and founder of earHero, the world's first micro speaker earpiece used by law enforcement. This channel is called Sound Solutions, and whether you're exploring your first hearing aid or have been wearing hearing aids for years, I hope to help you understand what's actually happening and what you can do about it. Let's talk about why voices lose clarity even when the sound is loud enough. Speech is made up of two main components. Vowels provide the loudness. These sounds are usually created in the vocal cords and voiced. Try it yourself. A, E, I, O, U. Consonants provide clarity. These sounds are typically created by air flowing across the teeth, lips, and tongue. Sounds like s, f, t, k, sh. When someone says, I can hear people talking, but I can't understand them, what they're really telling me is that the consonants are missing. Those sounds we discussed, the S, F, T, K, and SH, live in the higher frequencies. These sounds give speech its sharpness and its detail. They're often softer and don't travel as well through the air. Because they're softer, they can also get covered up by lower frequency and background noise. This is what we call the upward spread of masking. As hearing loss develops, especially age-related hearing loss, those high frequencies are often first to fade. That's why voices may sound loud enough but still unclear. You're hearing the power of the voice, but not the definition. So why does turning up make it worse? Well, when speech sounds muffled, they try to make it better by turning up the volume. Even people who don't wear hearing aids can experience this while watching TV. It's not clear, so you turn up the TV. You know it's getting louder, but it's still not clear. The other people in the room with normal hearing might say, man, that TV is loud. It may not be your TV, and it could be your hearing loss. So increasing the volume on your hearing aids boosts everything, including the background noise, the room, the echo, the competing voices. Instead of making speech clearer, the sound becomes thicker and more tiring. I've had patients tell me the louder it gets, the worse it sounds. It's not your imagination, it's just acoustics. I've also had patients describe it as everyone sounds like they're talking with food in their mouth, or call it mush mouth. The first move most people do or make is to increase the volume because they think louder means clearer. When we're programming the hearing aids in my clinic, we would reduce the volume slightly and focus on the clarity, especially the high frequency speech sounds. We typically confirm this using REM, or real ear measurement, which allows us to see the sound as it was presented in the ear canal with the hearing aids in place. Most of the time, they came back a week or so later and said, I didn't realize how many words I was missing, or they were laughing because they thought they heard one thing, but it was actually the complete opposite. Nothing really magical had happened. We simply addressed the right problem. You can actually do this with your TV even if you're not wearing hearing aids and still have clarity issues. Rather than turning the volume up, go into your settings and increase the treble a little bit. Maybe even reduce the bass. You'll have to play around with this, but it works. Keep in mind it may sound better to you, but it also may sound tinny to others. So what actually helps? Clarity improves when speech is emphasized without overwhelming the brain. That usually means proper high-frequency tuning of your hearing aids. Your provider should be using the real ear measurement during your fitting to ensure you're getting the necessary high frequencies. If you're wearing hearing aids before increasing the volume, try a different program. This can allow for better microphone focus and reducing the background noise. Whether or not you're wearing hearing aids, positioning yourself so that your hearing system can succeed will help. Face the person you're speaking to. Make sure the light is on their face and not behind them. Reduce the distance whenever possible and try to control the environment by moving to a quieter location. Here are some action steps that you can take today. If you wear hearing aids, ask your provider specifically for speech clarity adjustments, not louder volume. Some hearing aid apps actually have controls for frequencies. Try increasing the highs and decreasing the lows a little bit. just like I discussed with the TV. If you don't wear hearing aids yet, this could be a sign of muffled speech is one of the earliest, most common signs of high frequency loss. And if you haven't had your hearing tested, now's the time. The bottom line is muffled speech doesn't mean you're failing. It means your hearing system needs the right support. And once you understand that, everything changes. If you found this video helpful, hit the like and subscribe buttons so you don't miss any of my videos. It really helps so others can also get this information. And if you'd like me to discuss a specific topic, leave a comment below.